Now let us see the second problem. Solve x square d square minus xd plus 1 of y is equal to log x by x the whole square. So here you can see the equation is having variable coefficient. That means this equation belongs to Cauchy's type or Euler's type. So in this type, we use some substitutions that are x is equal to e power z, log x is equal to z, xd is d dash, x square d square is d dash into d dash minus 1. Let us substitute all these values in the given equation. So x square d square is d dash into d dash minus 1 minus xd, that is d dash, plus 1 of y is equal to log x. Log x is z by x, x is e power z the whole square. Let us simplify in the left hand side. D dash into d dash is d dash square minus d dash plus 1 of y is equal to, we can bring the e power z to the numerator, that will become e power minus z into, already having one z in the numerator, so into z whole power 2. In the left hand side, d dash square minus d dash is minus 2d dash plus 1 of y is equal to, if you apply the power, we get e power minus z the whole square is e power minus 2z into z square. Left hand side, this is of the form a square minus 2ab plus b square. It can be written as a minus b the whole square. That is d dash minus 1 the whole square of y is equal to e power minus 2z into z square. So we have reduced the equations with variable coefficients into equations with constant coefficients. This equation is having the general solution of the form complementary function plus particular integral. Let us find out the complementary function. For that, you form the auxiliary equation. If you replace d dash by m, we get m minus 1 the whole square is equal to 0. So m is equal to 1 comma 1. The roots are equal. Therefore, the complementary function will be az plus b into e power z. That is a into z. We can replace z by log x. So we get a log x plus b into e power z. E power z is x. So the complementary function is over. Now let us find out the particular integral. So the pi format is 1 by f of d into right hand side function. So 1 by f of d is here d dash minus 1 the whole square of right hand side function is e power minus 2z into z square. So this problem comes under type 4. Type 4 is e power az into some function of z. So in type 4, we take e power az outside and we replace all d by d plus a. That is the procedure. So here e power az is e power minus 2z. So we take e power minus 2z outside and we replace all d by d minus 2. So here d means it is d dash. So we replace all d dash by d dash minus 2. So let us do it. E power minus 2z into 1 by, you see the denominator, just replace d dash by d dash minus 2 minus, already having one minus 1 there. So minus 1 the whole square. Now write the remaining term of z square. That is equal to e power minus 2z into 1 by d dash minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3 the whole square of z square. That is equal to e power minus 2z into 1 by, we know that a minus b the whole square can be written as b minus a the whole square of z square. So this belongs to type 2. Type 2 is 1 by f of d into z power n. To find pi of this type, we make in denominator, we make the first term as 1. After making that 1, we bring that term to the numerator and we apply either 1 plus x the whole inverse or 1 minus x the whole inverse, like that we apply some formulas. So here, to make the first term as 1, we are taking 3 outside the square term. So if we take 3 outside the square, we get 3 square is 9. Remaining will be, we have taken this 3 outside, so in this place we get only 1 minus, there is no 3 in the second term. So we have taken 1 3 outside, so it divide by 3. So we get d dash by 3 the whole square of z square. That is e power minus 2z by 9. You bring this term to the numerator, so we get 1 minus d dash by 3 whole power minus 2 of z square. That is e power minus 2z by 9. let us expand this term. It is of the form 1 minus x whole power minus 2. The formula is 1 plus 2x plus 3x square and so on. So we get 1 plus 2 into x term is d dash by 3 plus 3 into x square is d dash by 3 the whole square and so on of z square. Now we want to find out the derivatives of z square. So let us consider d dash of z square. D dash of z square is, differential of z square is 2z. You consider the second derivative d dash square of z square. That means you want to differentiate 2z with respect to z. So I will get 2. Next, third derivative d dash cube of z square. So you differentiate this 2 with respect to z one more time. So we get differential of 2 is 0. So after this term, d dash cube, d dash power 4 of z square terms will be zeros. So here if you apply e power minus 2z by 9 into 1 into z square. So first term is 1 into z square is, first term will be z square plus 2 by 3 into d dash of z square. So d dash of z square is 2z. So we get 4z by 3 plus 3 by, this 3 square is 9. So 3 by 9 will be 1 by 3 into d dash square of z square will be 2. That is we get e power minus 2z by 9 into z square plus 4z by 3 plus 2 by 3. That is equal to, the first term can be written as e power z whole power minus 2 by 9 into, here if we take LCM as 3, we get 3z square plus 4z plus 2 by 3. That is e power z whole power minus 2 into, this 9 into 3 is 27 of 3z square plus 4z plus 2. We know that e power z is x. So this can be written as x power minus 2 by 27 into 3 into z is log x. So we get log x the whole square plus 4 into z is log x plus 2. That is equal to 1 by 27 into x power minus 2. If you bring that term to the denominator, we get x square of 3 log x the whole square plus 4 log x plus 2. So this is the particular integral. Next we can write the solution y is equal to cf plus pi, that is equal to complementary function as a log x plus b into x plus particular integral is 1 by 27 x square into 3 log x the whole square plus 4 log x plus 2. This is the solution of the second problem.